Can we take a second and talk about how different homeschooling looks once your children hit middle school and high school grades? Because elementary is one thing, but once they get older, suddenly you're trying to balance independence, accountability, grading, record keeping, and making sure they actually understand the material, not just rushing through it. And that's really one reason we've continued using LIFEPAC from AOP. For me, one of our biggest goals as homeschoolers is to create independence when it comes to learning. I feel like LIFEPAC works so well for older students because it's laid out so clearly. The workbooks are broken into manageable units by subject. So my kids always know what they're working on, what's coming up, how to pace themselves, all without feeling overwhelmed. Now, as you can see, I just opened up 9th grade math because we've actually never used math for LIFEPAC, and this will be our first year. And not only am I excited, but my 9th grader is actually really excited for the switch as well. And I love that it's organized so well, especially in the teacher's guide. Right now, we're using LIFEPAC phonics and reading for 3rd, LIFEPAC language arts for an elementary grade, I think it was 2nd, and we finished up LIFEPAC science for 6th and 7th grade. So we're moving on to our upper grades for my older kids this year, and we're so ready to jump in and start. Now, I'll show you guys some flip throughs of the 9th grade math and the 9th grade language arts we're doing this year. Because I know homeschool moms, myself included, we want to see the ins and outs of the curriculum before we make the purchase. In all of their teacher's guide, they give you the structure of the LIFEPAC curriculum. They tell you how the test scoring and grading works so that you can do it correctly. They have teacher hints and studying techniques. They even have blank pages for your weekly lesson planner, your self-test scores, math symbols and signs to look at. And then once you get to the first unit, they even have teacher notes for materials needed if you need extra. They have suggested and required ones. Some actually do have quite a few suggested materials that you can add on to make it more engaging. And then you move right into your answer key, the solutions, the problems for everything. And I just love it. You even have additional LIFEPAC tests as well. And I've noticed that LIFEPAC really helps my older kids take ownership of their daily work rather than depending on me every second of the day. At the beginning of your unit, sorry I skipped it, it will give you your scope and sequence, everything your child is going to learn in this unit. And this is the 9th grade math, and this is unit 1 for 9th grade. Now let's take a look at the language arts. 9th grade language arts. Let's open her up. So for 9th grade language arts, you're going to have 2 books. This one comes with The Miracle Worker and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. These are actually really nice, and honestly, I didn't even realize, or maybe I missed it, that they came with this. Look how cool. So this is based on Helen Keller. Oh, I love that. These are awesome. These are going to be great reads. And then here is 9th grade unit 1 to just take a peek into, and it's going to be laid out exactly like the math unit. Oops, I skipped it again. Here we go. The scope and sequence of what they're going to learn in unit 1. This is quite a bit of stuff it's going over. You're going to start with your nouns and adjectives. And here is the first self-test after working on the section 1 of unit 1. And then here is a peek at the self-test at the end of unit 1. And you can explore everything at AOP.com. You can grab some free samples and even take the placement test to make sure you're getting the right level for your child. I have used this every single time and I love it. It is so helpful. I'll have all the links and discount codes available for you guys, but I just wanted to take a second to let you know how truly blessed I feel to have this partnership with AOP. Their curriculum has made such a positive impact in our homeschool, and I always want to encourage people to try their curriculum, step outside the box, and see if it's something that can work for your family. And if you like what you're seeing, you can use my exclusive code Rachel10 to get 10% off your purchase.